Come on in, fam. We back at it. Tai Chi 360, we back at it. Yeah, I was just sitting here reminiscing, and I was thinking about when I was speaking with my teacher before. I was thinking about when I was speaking with my teacher, Sifu Ron. Rest in power, Sifu Ron. Thank you for trusting me with your art. But I remember when he would mention to me, he was like, son, he said to me, students always, they come and go, you know, and that really concerned me, family. Students come and go. I just couldn't make sense of that. But I never asked Sifu why. I never asked why he think that so many students come and go. And I noticed myself, family. Hey, what's up, Soul Group? Sister Megan? Hey, family. You all do me a favor and would you share the link for me? Would you share that for me? This is a very serious topic because it's not only related to Tai Chi, but it's also related to other things in life as well. So if you notice the topic that I placed on today's podcast, I put a question. And the question says, why do so many people quit their practice? Why? Why is this? I mean, that really bugged me because I never once ever thought about quitting. And I know we're all different, you know, and people have various reasons or whatever for doing what they do. But that really bugged me, man. I was just thinking, man, with this profound knowledge, who would ever want to quit? That was my thinking. I know we're all different. Hey, come on in, family. Oh, you know the door's open. So what did I do? I just went back and started investigating that idea, that thought. And I wanted to get to the root of it. Hey, Brother Peyton, do me a favor, man. Share this out, brother. Share this out. It's a lot of good information here. So why do most people quit their Tai Chi practice? And not only why do they quit, but I'm going to share with you how I have remained consistent for over 20, 25 plus years at this time. How have I remained consistent and dedicated in my practice? And why have I also seen so many students coming and going? Even with me, it seems to be an ongoing thing. So my attempt here is to help to rectify that situation, especially with Soul Group. You know, I would hate to see you give up on such a wonderful beginning. You know, you've already started and you're doing wonderful. And I would hate to see anyone, you know, fall on the wayside. So let's jump right into it. I'll start out with a quote here. A quote, and this quote was actually by an unknown author, and it says, to a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. He could have said entire universe, you know, you get the gist, right? And think about that for a second. Still my mind, settle my mind, and the entire universe surrenders. Basically becomes one with me. You know, you may have heard that Tai Chi has been around for many centuries, many generations, and have benefited so many people. With so many thousands and thousands of years of practice, why in today's society are people not seeing the benefits of such a phenomenal thing? Do you get where I'm headed at, family? You get where I'm headed at? Right. Why is that? Let's get to the crux of this. Let's get to the crux of the matter. Brother Peyton, what do you think could be a reason that so many people fall off? I know people have different obligations, so many things going on in their life. But we all have that. We're all human. We're all human. With so many thoughts clouding our mind, we're not sure if we're doing it right. Some people give up because of that. And that's really no reason to give up. Maybe you got bored. You got bored in the process and didn't experience any of the things or these claimed benefits that you were pursuing. I'm just poking around. I'm not sure. Many reasons, right? Many common reasons. Maybe you couldn't find time for it with all the other demands in your life, wearing so many hats, the busy father, the busy mother, have to go to work, the busy boss at work, lots of different things, but still yet, family, we're all human, we all have that, right? As I said, I have 20 plus years I've dedicated myself to. I was dead set on not finding any excuses. At the same time, I wasn't pushing myself to look for any immediate self-gratification. Tune in. So what happened? These people, they're too busy. Everybody's running around. Shifu says everybody's busy doing nothing. Not meaning that what you're doing is not important, but a lot of people are just busy with entertainment, wanting to be entertained. And eventually, they give up. They give up on their Tai Chi practice. They let it go. They forget the significance of it. Tai Chi is known to help reduce anxiety, known to help reduce stress. Also, it enhances, family, it actually enhances our ability to focus. It enhances our resilience. All of these things can be used in all the other areas of our life. The things that we're busy with, Tai Chi will make those things better. You get what I'm saying, family? It will make those things better. Right, you become more resilient. You have a strong, positive impact on your physical well-being. How much better can it get? And yet, most people who start Tai Chi will actually quit, family, within the first few weeks. Yeah, they'll quit within the first few weeks. The reason is simple. I'm going to tell you the primary reason why most people quit. I had to sit down and had to look at it. I sat back and had to take a look. Why are these people quitting? This is me talking to myself. Why are these people quitting? Man, what is it, man? I know I'm giving my all. I'm blaming it on myself. And then I say, no, man, it's not you, brother. It's not you, Lester. You see, the reason is simple. They did not create, pay attention, family, because I don't want it to happen to you, fam. You see, these people simply did not create an environment to be successful. They never created the environment to be successful. I'm going to help you in regards to creating that environment, because I'm going to share some things with you that are very common with the people who have stuck with the practice, and it will help you stick with the practice as well. You see, think about this. If a person is actually training for, let's say, for a marathon, right? When you train for a marathon, first of all, you need to understand the entire training process. Follow me now. We're training for a marathon. First of all, we have to have a very solid understanding of the entire training process. You see, we must create a routine for our practice. I always say it, daily routine. 20 minutes is better than no minutes. but daily routine is the ticket. 3 days a week, you might not stick with it, family. We need a daily routine. Here's another thing that'll help. Get some coaching, family. Get some coaching. It doesn't have to be me, but having a coach will help you. Even having a practice partner. Having a soul group that you can meet up with. People of like minds. Talking about creating the right environment, right? People are included in that right environment. If you're investing your time with people who are not focused on the things that you are, if you're spending your, notice I said spending your time, right, with people who are not interested in stress relief, who are not interested in reducing anxiety, who are not interested in being more focused, more resilient, you have to create a new circle, family. It's time to get some new friends. I lost all of my friends. I lost all of them, childhood friends and all, because we were on a completely different journey. I love them, but I love them from afar. But now I have a new small circle of friends, and we share and we encourage each other to keep going. Now remember, I'm talking about building the proper environment, right? People, the right people. You're going to lose some people along the way. You may feel lonely. Don't let that make you quit training, because eventually you will attract your tribe, your soul group. You will attract those people into your life. You don't have to go looking for them. They'll find you, because you will begin to illuminate and glow. Oh yeah, they're going to come looking for you, family. I'm just sharing with you my experience. I know it works. You see, get the proper coaching or advice from those who have experienced it already. I'm here to help you, family. I love this work. I love this work. This is my life. You see, also, get a book, family. Get a book, a notebook. Get you some yellow pads like these, or, you know, the me pads. Keep records. Keep a record. Keep a track of your progress. I'll be honest with you. I have over 40 notebooks full of information that I've been jotting down from the very first day of class. And I still go back to them. See, those notebooks will eventually be like my books. Those will be my books. So jot down your progress. You see, learning Tai Chi is the same, but it's for the mind. Remember, we're talking about a marathon before. I'm comparing it to learning Tai Chi. See, Tai Chi is the same. The only difference is for the mind. So we use the same process. We must understand the entire training, first of all. If you don't understand the training, yeah, I can see why you won't come back and you'll leave within 3 weeks. You got to stick it out, family. We can't be looking for something to happen overnight results. It's not a drive-through like at McDonald's where you drive through and you get your feedback right away. It doesn't happen that way. Don't expect that, okay? Now, what I would like to actually do, I want to actually share, I want to share some things that's actually helped me along the way. And if you want to take some notes and jot this stuff down, you may want to do that, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to leave this information on Facebook for a long time. I'm going to take it off. I may take it off tonight, and it will be uploaded onto our Tai Chi 360 YouTube page. If you have not subscribed to our Tai Chi 360 YouTube page, family, you're missing a lot of good content. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Also, if you have not subscribed to our Patreon, you're missing an abundant amount of my life that I'm sharing with you. I'm sharing the entire Temple Tai Chi system over there. And please, don't tell me you can't afford it. It's less than $4 per month. $4 per month. I'm almost embarrassed to say it. But I'm not doing it for the money, you see. I'm not doing it for the money. I do it for the love. So I have to charge something because I do have expenses in order to bring this podcast to you. It takes purchasing equipment and things of that sort. Find our Patreon, Tai Chi 360 Patreon. Send me a private message if you're interested. Let's get you started if you haven't already started. So here's the first thing I will tell you to do in regards to sticking with your training, right? Straight up just take out your sword, your knife, whatever it may be, and just kill all expectations. Put them to rest. Kill all expectations. Don't expect anything, family. You see, Tai Chi is not like running. Although I mentioned the marathon earlier, you see, you will not feel the blood pumping into your veins or the rush of finishing a long mile run. It's not that type of practice. So people don't feel that physical feedback and they think nothing's being done. So they give up, they stop. They like, I'm wasting my time. You're not. Kill your expectations. Just come in and trust the practice. Do some research, family. Go on Google and look at how Tai Chi is changing people's lives. Read some testimonies that are put on my page from people who practice with me. Life-changing. I'm honestly telling you, family, life-changing events. What are you waiting for? You want to age well? You want to age well? Meaning that you don't have to take a bunch of medications? You want to be healthy in your later years? What are you going to do, family? This is the perfect exercise to take you along that journey. To take you along the journey of longevity, right? We want to age well, family. You see, Tai Chi is very similar to another practice known as yoga. Big shout out to my brother Marcus Bremish, the Yoga Ninja. Big shout out to him. You see, Tai Chi and yoga, you won't feel like your body has been opened up after one session. It doesn't work that way. We're talking about lifetime change. It takes time, you see. Tai Chi is not like pottery per se. You know, a piece of pottery, something that you shape the clay. Tai Chi is not like that, you see. At the beginner level, you would not feel the flow. You know that beautiful dance? You won't have it in the beginning. It doesn't work that way. It takes time. You won't get the satisfaction of creating something. It takes time to create something. Everything comes from nothing, family. Everything comes from nothing. That is a Tai Chi philosophy, a Tai Chi principle. You see, if you have expectations, and make sure you hear this well. Make sure you hear this well. If you have expectations associated with other forms, it will fail you. If you have expectations associated with other forms, Tai Chi will fail you. Check it out, family. It's just as simple. Once you remove, just completely annihilate, get rid of what you would like to experience, just get rid of that. Come in with an open mind, empty your cup, empty your cup. Only then, and only then, will you experience the true value of Tai Chi. Because you see, Tai Chi is also known as meditation in motion. Yes. You'll get it. It's going to take you some time. Now here's another thing. Here's another thing. Go ahead and choose out a practice space for yourself. A dedicated practice space. Remember we talked about environment, right? Yeah, find you a little space. It doesn't take a lot of space, just a small space somewhere. Put some pictures out. I have a whole section in my room, even in my living room, all decked out in Tai Chi paraphernalia, because it's programming me in a positive way. It's reinforcing my practice. I would suggest that you do the same. On top of that, fix a specific time for your daily routine. Did you hear that, family? Let me ring the bell so I can get your attention. I got your attention now. Okay, great. Fix a specific time every day that you have dedicated to your training. Wake up 15 minutes early, family. Stop hitting the alarm clock. We'll talk about that later. That's a bad habit. Bad habit. And a lot of people do it. I'll talk about that later. Fix that clock 15, 20 minutes early. Get out of the bed. Do a little work before your day begins. In the beginning, your body's going to fight you. It's going to say, oh no, stay in the bed. That's not important. Get some more sleep. You're tired. All of that stuff's going to go through your mind. But I guarantee you, if you stick to it, in the end, you'll just bounce right out of the bed. You won't even need an alarm clock. You'll bounce out of the bed fully energized, looking forward to your practice. Now, if you believe you can change, if you actually make it a habit, then what happens? Yeah, that change actually becomes real because you created your own world, family. We create our own world. If you believe you can change, if you make it a habit, you then create the world of your dreams. You change. And then it becomes real. That's just one of the simple powers of creating a habit. Once you get that habit, you get that change. You see, but I'll tell you what, family. Most people, and I say that, I'll say it cautiously, because I haven't met everybody. But based on the amount of people that I have had relationship with, most people leave Tai Chi at the mercy of their own schedule. They're just too busy, wearing too many hats. Busy dad, busy mom, busy worker, busy boss, busy employee. Gotta hang out with the boys, gotta watch TV, gotta do this, gotta do that. So they leave their practice at the mercy of their schedule. You see, when they do make up their mind, check this out. They spend a few minutes to decide where they will meditate. You see, these simple decisions will begin to add fatigue to your already overworked mind. And your willpower, it'll give up on bad days. But if you are not regular, it won't become a habit. You gotta have a regular daily routine. If it doesn't turn into a habit, you won't experience the benefits. It's just that simple. You won't experience the benefits. If you just do it once or twice a week, forget about it. It's highly unlikely that you'll stick with it a very long time. Without doubt, you'll end up quitting. Daily routine, family. Get a fixed time. Very important. Very important. 20 minutes to get you started. You see, if you do not create and control your own environment, if you do not create and control your own environment, our environment will simply create and control us. I believe that was Dr. Marshall I want to say Dr. Marshall Goldsmith, who actually said that. If you do not create, yeah, Dr. Goldsmith, if you do not create and control your environment will create and control you. Shout out to Dr. Goldsmith on that, because think about it, family. We become a product of our environment. We want to control that environment. We don't want to be controlled by outside influences. We want to be the influence. We want to be the creator and not the creation. They lied to you, family. We are the creators. We are the creators. I tell my family years ago, I'm going to wake up every morning at whatever time. Do not bother me until I finish my training. Don't even speak to me. I didn't tell them like that, but that's kind of the tone that I set. Everybody knows that I'm going to get my training in first. That's first. Because once I do that, then I can engage the rest of my day from a position of power. From a position of power. Not this kind of power, but from a position of high consciousness. Higher consciousness. I'm more able to engage into my relationship with my family, with my boss, if I had a boss. You get what I'm saying? We become more productive by the first thing that we do upon awakening. Why not make that the time for your Tai Chi practice? Now remember, I'm sharing with you a few things that I've done that helped me continue on my journey for over 25 plus years. Never once have I thought about giving up. When times get rough, I practice more. I'll say that again. When times get rough, I practice more because it helps me to maintain a clear consciousness. And then I can see my way out of the trouble. Get it? So instead of immersing myself in troublesome situations, I immerse myself in my practice. And my practice helped me to see it through, to help me see more clearly. This will help you as well, family. I'm talking about changing your whole family's life, not just yours. Here's a good thing, family. So go right ahead, find a corner in your house, wherever it is. Put out some candles, put out some pictures, put out some Tai Chi quotes. Set your environment the way that you want it to be, so that you can create what you want to create. Make that your Tai Chi spot. Dedicate it. Find that time when you want to do your training and where you're not distracted. No televisions, no radios, none of that, family. You know, with just these two things, with just these two ideas that I just shared with you, you will be able to focus more and exercise. Remember, I said Tai Chi is meditation in motion. So we exercise our mind as well as our bodies together. Unlike most physical exercises, Tai Chi actually combines physical and mental exercise in one package. Such a beautiful, wonderful practice. Changed my life, family. Changed my life. So here we go. So let's say after a few weeks, right? Even on the days when you're traveling, don't exclude your practice, family. Your body will remind you to get up and do your Tai Chi at the same time. Go ahead and do what your body tells you to do. Get up and train. Listen to your body. It's a habit. Don't break your habit. Remember, if you break your habit, eventually you'll quit. See it through. Even on vacation, no time off. It's your Tai Chi. Enjoy your practice. Love your practice. Embrace your practice. Don't look at it as being a chore. Have fun with it, family. Have fun. Immerse yourself in it. Even if you do happen to miss a day of practice, okay? Let's say something happens and you happen to miss a day of practice, or even a couple of days. Make sure it's for an emergency. Don't make it a routine to miss, okay? Promise me that, family. Promise me that, soul group. Let me check in here and see who's here. I tell you what, if you make those things that I just told you, if you add those few changes to your life, oh, you're going to be happy, family. Hey, Brother Jeremy. Sister Colleen is here too. Whoa, okay. Soul group. Hey, Soul Group, share this out, family. I'm here helping people save their practice. I'm sitting here helping people save their practice, family. You know, I got real concerned because so many people come and go, and this practice, family, people need this practice. People need this practice. I've seen people coming and going just in our practice. You know, they're coming and going, and some of them never come back, and it's pretty sad. They don't give them, they have too many expectations. So here's another thing. Here's another thing. I think I shared two things so far, right? Having a routine and having the environment. Now here's the third one. Having a community or a soul group or a practice partner. By doing that, you have somewhat of a sense of accountability, right? You don't want to let down your practice partner. That'll keep you going. Although you are doing it for yourself, having accountability with someone other than yourself tends to help you keep going, especially in the beginning when you're working on building up a personal routine. So join a community, family. Join a soul group. Our group is phenomenal. I'll be honest with you. We share so much. We share a lot more than Tai Chi. It's like having a real family. I mean, here it is. Ask Soul Group. They're here. They can tell you. Man, we share life-changing things together. A lot. We go deep. We share personal stuff. Right. Because we are a family. We're there to help each other. We're there to lift each other up. That's what we're doing. We're real with this, fam. We're real with this. Let me see what's going on with my tunes. Come on in, family. We're almost done. We got a couple more minutes. I'm going to share a couple more ideas with you. A couple more ideas. Come on in. So have a community, family. Remember, having that willpower for your daily practice, that may begin to reduce gradually. But having that partner, that accountability partner, you don't want to not be there for your partner. You know, you want to be there to uplift each other. That'll keep you going. I understand in the beginning that initial enthusiasm, you're very enthusiastic about it, but slowly but surely that may die down. And that desire to succeed, it may seem like a distant memory even. It may seem distant, you know, it may not be there anymore. You may lose that motivation. I'm just telling you these things because I've been there. I've been there, family. So you have to anticipate this as well. And then by having that anticipation, you can build up the mechanism to get you back into your motivational state of being. Yeah, you build it back up. You bounce right out of bed. You bounce right out of bed. You see, when we look to someone else, when we look at someone else, we want to become, for example, an inspirational person. You may be inspired by your coach, your teacher, or whoever it may be. We have a really clear idea of where we want to be. Right, so look for some inspiration outside of yourself. That'll help you as well. You may see someone doing something physically that you say, oh, I want to do that. That will keep you going as well. Not in a competitive way. This is not about competition, family. You're in the wrong place if you're talking about competition. Because I don't believe in that. That's not me. We have to deal with our own issues. That's the first step. We have to deal with our own issues before we can compete with anything. Some people like to compete, and that's good. That's them. That's their thing. Join a community of Tai Chi practitioners. It's just that simple. We're here to help you. I gave you a couple ways to get in touch with us. The Patreon, the Tai Chi 360 YouTube page, also on my Facebook. You can look for me there, Lester Holmes. The Patreon is Tai Chi 360. I think that's it. Tai Chi 360. The Patreon. How else can you get in touch with us? Those are the primary sources. Facebook and Patreon. And also YouTube, family. Yeah, the YouTube channel. Find us on those three. We are your community. Get in, join us. And like I said, we're here to help each other. You got 3 ways right now to keep you in the game. I'm here to help keep you in the game. Once you find that community, I want you to sit back. I want you to be an active participant. But at the same time, I want you to observe, right? I want you to observe the senior practitioners. Not seniors and being old, but the ones who have been practicing the longest. I want you to just observe and see how they actually not only do their Tai Chi, but how they just look at their life. Look at their life. Look at how healthy they are. Look at the energy that they have. Look at everything they bring to the table. And that can be another way of inspiration. Although virtual classes may not be the best thing in the world, they are really darn good. I'll be honest with you. We do Google Meets through our Patreon. I can see you and you can see me. That way I can give you some constructive criticism. Not really criticism, but corrections. Hey, move your foot like this, hold your head like this, just little things, because I can actually see you now. So it's almost the closest thing to being in a real live class. It's awesome. We just added this new thing, this new app. Here's another one, family. Now, if you find that your motivation has started to die down, dwindle down a little bit, that's perfectly normal. It happens. That's it. It'll come back. It'll come back. Keep coming to the group, family, because when you come to the group, you will not feel alone in this process, because other people are actually going through the same thing that you are. So you will have that commonality, that bond, you see. You will get inspiration on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Your motivation will certainly return, and you will get the strength to continue to push on in your training. You will soon be surrounded with people whose influences will make it impossible. And I say that with enthusiasm, because this is what happened to me. By surrounding myself with people who had like minds, it simply made it impossible for me to quit. I only wanted to learn more, because we're learning about ourselves. Tai Chi is very deep, family. It's not just an exercise. It's everything in the world. It's how everything in the world works. Everything. And you can never learn it all in one lifetime. There's no reason to quit. You most certainly did not run out of information to learn. That's for sure. Because the information is abundant. And if you're interested in learning, you can learn more than a lifetime. Here's another one, family. Here's another one. Are you writing these down, family? Soul group? Are you writing these down, family? Here's a big one. I want you to begin to build these peak experiences. Remember I said you want to jot down things in your notes? You see, the joy that we get from the practice, that comes later. Remember, it's a marathon and not a race, right? So the joy comes later, after we put in the work. We call that Kung Fu. The Kung Fu is not what people think. Kung Fu just means effort over a long period of time. Kung Fu means effort over a long period of time. Hard work, but damn sure worth it. You see, the success is for those who persist until they get there. The success is for those who persist until they get there. Once you learn to drive, it isn't fun in the first few weeks. Remember that? When you were driving a car, it may not feel so fun. You might have been a little bit afraid. I'm thinking of even my children, you know. They were scared. They always took the same route because it felt like work when they were driving. It wasn't fun. However, now, after a little time invested, one day, when the streets became empty and you pressed on that pedal, you begin to start having fun. It kind of felt like you maybe starting to take a flight. You're flying now in the car. You're not afraid anymore. You feel that, feels euphoric. Write that down, family. This is one of those peak experiences. This is what we call a breakthrough. Write it down. Put the date, put the time, put what happened, where you were at that time. You see, because these type of experiences are the types of experiences that will motivate you and continue to motivate you to get better. To get better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see, you have to build peak experiences in your Tai Chi practice to persist. Get out and meet some people. Have fun. Start doing push hands. Come see me in Florida, family. We're doing push hands down here every day. We ain't playing. We didn't stop our training. We've been training more here. House of Tai Chi 360, the door's open. Students are still traveling to come and play, to come and learn. Come and get some, family. Come and get some. Here's something else. And this is simple, and this will benefit all of us in all areas of our life. Yes. Gratitude. Gratitude. We have to find ways of having gratitude. I'm making a meditation, like a gratitude meditation. Here's another one. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. You see, we cannot love if we cannot forgive. First, we have to forgive ourselves. First, we have to forgive ourselves. Once you do that, your heart will begin to open. And you feel more joyous. You start loving life more. You start looking forward to that daily routine. Listen to yourself. Listen to your positive reinforcement. Those experiences that you wrote down, say them out loud. Replay them in your mind. But remember, this is a marathon. It's not a race. You know your purpose for practice, but you have no expectations. Remember how we got here. Now here's the last thing I want to share. I want you to truly, truly track yourself. I have written down in my journal the very first day that I began Tai Chi. The very first day that I began Tai Chi. What day of the week it was. Where I was at. What we learned that day. Track your progress. Of all the things, family, I'll be honest with you. Of all the things that have been helpful to me in my personal growth of over 25 plus years in Tai Chi, and also with different goal achievements, I've always used my journal daily. This is my foundation, that journal. When you write it down, it's a lot more different than just thinking about it. Yeah, just write it down, family. Take it serious. We're talking about changing our lives for the better. This is a tool that is used to do just that. This Tai Chi is real, family. This Tai Chi will change your life. I won't tell you anything that's not true. And remember, my inspiration for even beginning this podcast is because Not because I want to maintain more students for myself, but because I want to see more students in general stick with the practice and change their life. The more people that we can get doing Tai Chi and living the Tai Chi lifestyle, I truly and honestly believe in my heart that we will change the whole world. Tai Chi, yoga, meditation. There may be other practices as well. I'm only truly familiar with those three, as well as Qigong. Qigong. Those mind-body practices, we get more people involved in those, we're going to change the world, family. This is the mission. This is the mission that we're on. And our time is now. Our time is now. We've actually already picked out a piece of property that we're going to start building on a year from now. We got a dream board here. Here's a dream board here with all of our stuff on it. It's another way of logging things. We read that dream board. We speak positive affirmations because we know that our words create our reality. Words are energy. This is all the stuff I learned from Tai Chi training, family. So you most definitely need to journal your actual experiences of Tai Chi so that you can simply understand the subtle changes that you undergo. I hope you really understand this. It's very small in the beginning. It's very small in the beginning. Okay, I'm just telling you things to expect. You see, but you are able to concentrate well in a session. Note it down. Just write it down just the first time. Wow, today I was able to do my meditation or my Tai Chi for 10 minutes. Write it down. That'll be a positive inspiration for you. Let's say that you stay calm in a situation and it gives you, that would normally give you anxiety. Write it down. Don't take these little things for granted. Just write it down. Like, wow, I was able to stay calm today. It may seem small, but this is big, family. Create your own personal evidence for the progress that you're experiencing every single day. Or do it on a 7-day basis. I say daily routine. Write it down. This will serve you as a great source of encouragement, personal encouragement, because we become our own cheerleaders, family. I'm cheering for you as well, but you want to become your own biggest fan. Because remember, there'll be times when you'll actually feel like quitting. But if you're cheering yourself on, if you're reading your notes and looking at all these small accomplishments that you've already come through, oh, that'll keep you going. That's the personal experience, you see. Family, I'm just going to say it like this. The benefits of Tai Chi will begin to compound. It's the way the energy works. It's the law of nature. It will begin to compound over time. In the beginning, it's very minuscule, very small. But over time, it will begin to compound. It will change your outlook. It will change your clarity, your compassion. Oh man, I mean, so your compassion just so strongly, family, that you would need no journal to convince yourself anymore. The journal is only to get you going. That's it. You won't need it, but you may continue to do so. Get that journal today, family. Become your own judge in the process, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Have fun. Know that although it's a serious practice, don't take yourself so serious. Take that call to action, family. Take that call to action. Let's do it. Let's stick with our training. I'm going to conclude by saying this. Tai Chi, and I'll go ahead and throw the other practices in there as well. Qigong, yoga, meditation, all of these practices, these art forms, I find value in them all. I'll be honest with you. These are the most powerful skills that you could have today, in these days and time, right now. This is the best time for it. You're talking about 10 times your growth, your personal as well as professional. 10 times. All you need to do, family, is simply commit yourself. That's it. Commit yourself. Commit yourself even when you failed yesterday. That's fine. Even when you failed last week. That doesn't matter. That's gone. Even when you failed last year. Come on back, family. Come on back. It's not too late. Come on in. Commit yourself every day. We're moving forward, not backwards. We're moving forward, family. Leave those unwanted expectations. Leave them. And consequently, you will begin to create that environment that helps you win at home, because that's what's most important. To create that environment that helps you to win at home. Yes. What does it mean to win at home? To create a space of peace at home. That's what it's all about. Where is home? Home is where the heart is. Every relationship that you embark on, you will have peace. You will live in abundance. Not meaning that you will have a whole lot of material things, but abundant health. You get what I'm saying? Having abundant health is invaluable. It's simply invaluable. Find a community, family. Tai Chi 360 is here. There's others as well. I'll refer you to another community, family. It's just that serious. Because every teacher is not for everyone. I understand that. We'll help you find the right teacher. Find a community that has your back. Find a community that has your back. That's what's most important. If the community doesn't have your back, it doesn't serve you well. Uplifting each other. You don't want to be in a community where there's a lot of bickering going on, where people are competing with each other, trying to see who's bigger, faster, and stronger than each other. No, you'll quit. You'll get burned out because you'll always feel like you're not enough. You'll feel like you're not enough to fit in with those particular types of environments. Don't go there. That's stress. One more thing, family. One more thing. Get that journal. Get that journal. Build that journal, family. Start journaling down those peak experiences, those little experiences, tiny experiences. Start writing them down, because these are going to be huge in the end. These are going to be your inspiration to keep going when you no longer feel like going. Anytime you get off course, start again. Anytime. It doesn't matter. You will leave nothing to external distractions. You will soon begin to master your Tai Chi. Not mine, but yours, because Tai Chi is a personal practice. And what do I mean by mastering it? Simply means that you will begin to embody the practice. It will become yours. It will be more meaningful to you. You'll start seeing the fruit bear. You'll start seeing the benefits that you did not know was possible. That's what it's all about. I like to say, family, soul group, may all of the energy, all of it, the abundant chi, the prana, in the entire universe, may all of that energy be with you and help you in your practice. I'm out. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing this out. We love our Tai Chi. Tai Chi 360 is here. Michelle Davis, how are you? Gil LeBlanc, how are you? Brother Jeremy. Yeah, family, I want to see everybody maintain their practice. I hope that meant something to you. I hope that meant something to you. We went in deep. We went in for about 55 minutes on that one. Anybody have any questions before I get out of here? I was planning on doing 2 live streams, but that turned into be 1. Anybody have any questions? Anything you'd like to talk about? Any questions you'd like to ask before I say peace? Tai Chi 360 out. Talk to me, family. Yeah. I'm going to take that as everybody's good. Get your journal, family. Don't just write it on a piece of paper. Get a very special journal. Get a leatherback. Something's going to stick with you. Make your first journal something nice. It's your practice. Sifu Les is out. Love you. Peace.